Hey YouTube, welcome back to Nathendo 145. This is the first video that you'll be seeing with my new intro that I made 2 days ago pretty much. And for this video I'm going to be talking about my pickups from June 2024 to August 2024 since I did get quite a lot. So yeah, let's get to it. So I also would like to tell you before I start that yesterday, at the time I'm posting this video anyways, yesterday is the day I started 10th grade, so I will tell you that I do enjoy it so far. My classes are good, and I want to point out that one of the classes I'm doing, since I really enjoy collecting, one of the classes I'm doing is financial literacy, which is a class that you can learn how to pay taxes and use a credit card. Since I don't really know how to use a credit card just yet, so I figured that class would be useful, and how to, know how to set aside money for something else, but also set aside money for your necessities when you're older, which will definitely be important for me to know. So, and I've been wanting to know this information for a long time now, so it's a good thing I'm taking the class. But now I'm going to talk about my pickups from June to August of this year. So, first off, my pickups from June 2nd, 2004. By the way, pretty much all of these pickups, I'll say, I do have videos about when I did buy them, but I want to do these collection videos just as a review in case you are coming back and have not seen the previous videos on each individual item. Alright, so let's get started. On June 2nd, 2024, I made another video in the What Did I Get series. I think it was the 6th one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And I got 4 games. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for the Xbox, Crosswords DS, Call of Duty Black Ops for the Wii, and then Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games for the Nintendo 3DS. So I got 4 of those. I got those 4 games. So this game I bought for $19.99 dollars and cents, $10, $19.99 I think that says. And then this one I got for $25. And then on June 28th, I got a Nintendo DSi, the green color, and I really enjoy it. This is primarily the DS that I see myself using, and it has the camera on it, obviously. So I really do enjoy the DSi and some of its features that the DS and DS Lite did not have. But then later on in July was when I got other things. For this, I got 3 games. Batman Arkham Asylum, the Game of the Year edition, that has the 3D slipcover. My uncle had this game originally on his Xbox when he played Xbox. And I didn't really pay any money for this because he just gave it to me since he wasn't really playing the Xbox 360 anymore. So he decided to give it to me because he knew I liked Xbox 360. And then, this was pre-owned, I will say, for $49.99. This sticker says anyway. And it says it on the back too. Next game is Need for Speed Undercover for the Xbox 360. I got this for $25. And keep in mind, I'm going to try to remember to mention if these do come with manuals or inserts. This does, and this is for the games pretty much. This does, and these, keep in mind, since this is a Game of the Year edition, obviously it must come with something special. So this game comes with 2 pairs of 3D glasses, but I think these 3D glasses only work for this game. I haven't really tried it too much yet, but pretty much the 3D glasses don't really work with viewing like a movie in 3D, let's say. I think for those you have to buy certain 3D glasses, because I really wanted to see what a Disney movie would look like in 3D, but I've never gotten around to it. But I'm assuming that it is much like this and much like the 3D of the 3DS, but the 3DS is naked eye 3D, meaning you don't need 3D glasses. And then the other game I got for the Nintendo DS was Ridge Racer DS for $15, and it does come with a manual. Alright. And by the way, this game did come with a manual too. And it also came with some other inserts, which I'm not going to show you right now, but you can see them right here. And I do love the theme for this game anyways, for the front cover of this game. I do like the theme to it. And then later on in July, I got 5 games for each of my 5 favorite... Well, I have 6 consoles now, but for the 5 for the most part that you guys know that I enjoy out of the 5. I have, for the PS3, and keep in mind it's one for each platform. For the PS3, I have the XL edition for Gran Turismo 5. Originally, I wanted to get the Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, but they didn't have it, unfortunately, so I just got this. And it does come with the user's manual in there. But I'm not going to show you what's in it right now, because I just remembered my receipts in it, so I don't want to show that. And then next, I got for the Xbox 360, the double game pack of Marvel Ultimate Alliance and Forza Motorsport 2. Now that I have Forza Motorsport 3, I haven't really been playing Forza Motorsport 2 as much. And for this game, I got for $14.99 for this double game. And then for this one, I got for $9.99. So this game does come with both manuals for Forza Motorsport 2 and Marvel Ultimate Alliance, as it's the 2-disc. But I haven't really seen myself playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance as much. But this isn't to say that I do not like Marvel, but Marvel is alright, but I definitely do enjoy the Spider-Man movies. I did buy another game that is related to that, which I'll talk about in a second, not long from now. And then I got Kung Fu Panda for the Nintendo DS for $4.99. And it does come with a manual. So I probably won't open these games right now for the most part, simply because I would have to do it with one hand right now, and I'm using one hand to hold my camera. But the next game I'm talking about, this is the Marvel game. It is The Amazing Spider-Man. I've been playing this game somewhat a little bit more, but I definitely need to get around to seeing the movie. I actually have not really had a lot of time to see these movies, especially right now, but when I have more time, I'll get to them, and then I'll give you my thoughts once I get around to it. And then the last game out of those 5, which I did pay this for $14.99. I got this game for $9.99, and it is Angry Birds Star Wars Edition for the Nintendo 3DS. And that comes... No, this does not come with a manual, but this does. And then, I think 1 or 2 days later, or a few days later, I could say, I got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for the PS3 on eBay. So I think for this I paid $10 for it. I don't remember the shipping cost or the tax cost. Normally tax cost is not really a lot in this sense, but I don't remember the shipping cost. But for this I paid $10 as the regular cost, not without shipping I'm including. But there's that. And it does come with a manual because I made sure that I check, which is easy to check that you're getting complete with eBay because you can actually see the pictures from the seller. And then my next pickups weren't until August, and it started with this Cars 2 DVD from 2011. I still have I actually took the sticker off of the ceramic wrap, or whatever wrap that this was sealed in, because I did buy this sealed. And I've been seeing a lot of comments on that video, and I feel like I am the reason that some people are starting to get their innocence back with Cars 2, or they're starting to like Cars 2 a bit more now anyways. I feel like I'm kind of the reason for that, because I've mentioned this in, I think, my movie review for this, that I've actually got my brother to like it 13 years later. Many people, actually, some of my friends were actually liking this 12 years later, but I feel like I'm the reason ever since I fully understood this movie, since it's been a while since I've seen this before that time, before 2023 when I was understanding this again. But I do have the sticker on this, and I bought this sealed. And I'm really enjoying the fact I'm seeing a lot of attention drawn to that video, considering that is one of the low-rated movies for Pixar right now, but it's still underrated in my opinion. And then a couple days later, I got another retro lot. I think it was my 9th. And then with it, I got a black Xbox 360 controller, which looks a lot better than the white one. By the way, the button on this, the Xbox home button here, is actually a lot more chrome looking here, and this as well is a bit more glossy, and it says Xbox 360 instead of Microsoft. But yeah, I think I like this controller better. And then most later controllers, especially around 2010, had the reflective button. And then I'm also hoping to get a red controller, an MW3 controller, and there was actually a chrome-looking controller. I think it was chrome blue, that I want to get. And then for the games that I got in that lot were Burnout Paradise for the PS3, which I bought for $9.99, and it does not come with a manual. If it doesn't come with a manual, hopefully I'll show you. And then I got the Platinum Hits version of Forza Motorsport 2. Yeah, I got this, and it's Platinum Hits with obviously the gray case, and I got it for $9.99. At some point, I want to pick up the regular release. Maybe when I'm older in my collecting cycle, I'll say. I'll also get, like, multiple variants of a game. Like, for example, I want to get, like, the certain variants of the packaging variants for some DS games, such as Mario Kart DS and New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, because there's actually some different variants of that, and eventually maybe some games like Super Mario 64, since the Mario games anyways for the DS get the red print re-releases, and same for the 3DS, but there's more of that stuff for the DS anyway. For Mario Kart DS, there was one that was just the basic black case that had the red Nintendo logo. There was actually a red case that had the red Nintendo logo, and then later on by 2009, some print runs had the black case with the gray Nintendo logo, and then the red case with the gray Nintendo logo, which I have talked about that on the channel, I think, on my Mario Kart DS review. And then New Super Mario Bros. The same thing, except the red case did not get the red Nintendo logo, it only got the gray Nintendo logo. Then next, I got Namco Museum Virtual Arcade. Originally, it was pre-owned for $19.99, but I bought it for $14.99, as you can see. And it did come with an instruction manual. And keep in mind, it is required to have Xbox Live to play a lot of these games that are mentioned here, actually, such as Pac-Man Championship Edition, which makes sense. Dig Dug, which is shocking. They could just make the classic games non-Wi-Fi or non-Xbox Live. Dig Dug 2 is non-Xbox Live, but I wish they had the first Dig Dug non-Xbox Live, but whatever. Then next I got Asphalt Urban GT 2 for $9.99, and it did come with a manual. Then for the Wii, I got Shrek's Carnival Craze Party Games for the Wii, and I got it for $4.99. And then for the 3DS, which was the last game I got in that lot, was Hot Wheels World's Best Driver. And I got it for $9.99, and it does come with a manual. This one did not come with a manual, by the way, now that I think about it. Yeah, I was correct on that. And then, on August 14th, I picked up I bought a PS Vita from eBay. And it did come with a case here. Just like that you put your PS Vita in. It's actually pretty good. And I really am enjoying this, by the way, especially now that I own a physical game for it. Which I am enjoying it, which I'll talk about it later. But I did get a PS Vita. And funny enough, one of my friends' names is actually named Vita. Which is pretty funny, so I just wanted to point that out. Since I have this PlayStation handheld. And then later on, I got the 10th game lot video, which was really fun to make. And for those games, I got Up for the PS3. There was a sticker here originally, but obviously I don't know what that is. And I got this game for $9.99. And it does come with a manual, I think. Yep, it does come with a manual. Need for Speed Shift, which I am enjoying this, by the way. It did receive some mixed reviews, but I enjoy it. But I honestly think Need for Speed Undercover is better, especially the theming and stuff. And the running away from the cops, which I do enjoy in that game. This game I bought for $9.99. And it does come with the instruction booklet. For the DS, I got Puzzler Collection. I haven't seen myself play this as much as I've played Crosswords. But I bought this for $4.99. I bought it because it was cheap. Not cheap in the bad way, cheap in the good way. But still, it came with an instruction manual and everything. But then I picked up 3 Wii games. Wii seems to be the system that I put most of my collecting time into. So I want to talk about the fact that, really quick, that I do enjoy home console gaming. It seems better than handheld. But my favorite system of all time is the DS, simply because it's a handheld and you can take it around anywhere you go, which is the point of handheld gaming. But I feel like I seem to feel like the home console experiences feel better for whatever reason. And that can be true for most people, as it is. Let's say if it's like a third-party game, most of the times the builds of those games are a bit different than the home console build, since handhelds don't have as much power as home consoles do, obviously. But the Wii would be my second favorite system. So to give you like the order I would list the systems in so far, it would have to be DS, Wii, Xbox 360, PS3, and then PS Vita, and then 3DS. But that isn't to say I don't really like 3DS, but it's because I haven't been seeing myself play 3DS games as much, but I still do enjoy collecting them. And then when I get the PSP and the Wii U, then I'll talk about what my order is for that sense, and the 3DS might not even be the last handheld in that list, excuse me. Alright, then to talk about these 3 games, I got Excite Truck, actually a really interesting game, and I do like it. I picked it up for $9, $9.99, and then next I got Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Originally I wanted to get this on eBay sealed, because I was able to for pretty cheap, but I got this anyway. For the same price I would have got the other, $9.99. And then I got Super Paper Mario for $24.99. By the way, all of these games came with, I think this one does? Yeah, all the games that I got here came with instruction booklets. And then Ultimate NES Remix for the 3DS, I picked up for $24.99. This game did not come with a manual, however, and it only came with the Viewing the Electronic manual that many later 3DS games, especially around the end of the lifespan, came with. But they would have the Club Nintendo code on the back here, but Club Nintendo would have discontinued especially before the end of the 3DS. And then the last game I got here was Wipeout 2048 for the PS Vita, and I got it for $24.99. So I'm going to hide this really quick because I want to show you what's in it, and I have to take out my receipt. But this did not come with really a manual, but it came with an online pass activation code. I don't even know if PS Vita games come with manuals. I'd have to check, but these cases are actually a lot smaller than I would have expected them to be when I first started getting PS Vita stuff. But I'm going to put the receipt in here really quick. Alright. And then the last game that I have to show here is for the Xbox 360, and it is Shrek the Third, which I did talk about when I got it. And I think for this, yeah, I got this game for $8, and it was free shipping. And it does come with the manual. And what's funny to see is that most Xbox 360 games make use of Xbox Live, which is actually pretty cool to see, but this game does not. This is the second game I have, I think, where it does not make use of Xbox Live. The first game I ever got for the Xbox 360 is the game that I have that I got first that did not make use of Xbox Live, and it was Cars Made International. And this, I think, Shrek the Third is the latest game that I got for the Xbox 360. Or is the most recent game I got for it. And then the last pickup that I got from June to August, is this Wii with Virtual Console games. So I have my SD card in my other system. I transferred the games back to this Wii system memory because I couldn't put them on my Wii system memory because Nintendo being Nintendo and making this not as convenient as I thought that it would be. So unfortunately, I have to keep this Wii and play the games through there. But I'll tell you the games that came with that I can remember. Super Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros. 3, Metroid, the original. Keep in mind, all these are NES games. And then Castlevania 2, I think. I think that's it. Yeah, I think those are all the Virtual Console games that it came with. And then it came with a remote and a nunchuck as well. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So thank you for watching this pretty long video, I must say. Subscribe for more content. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. You know the rest of the drill. I'm sure you know what to do, so I'll see you guys later.
2001.